the project that I've been here developing and that the secondment has allowed to focus specifically to understand how low-income mothers, specifically, that's why some of the work is about motherhood in the margin, navigate informal work, unpaid care, and inequality in general. We've been able to develop partnerships with an NGO called Solar Menino de Luz. It's interesting that Patrick also mentioned the role of religion, because the way they've been able to get closer to the way communities are working, it's usually through a religious NGO as well, or something that gives a sense of recognizes the diversity of religions within different spaces. This particular one is in the Copacabana neighborhood, and we've also found partners in small businesses. In this case, Jaume Berger employs a group of women from the community, and they've partnered with us to help support discussing with the women how their everyday lives is. We talk about also understanding the types of knowledge and expectations that they have, and it's focused on knowledge co-production. So it's about working with the communities, not necessarily on them. The methodologies we're using for the qualitative part, which is the one that requires a lot more relationship development, involve photo voice. So we're having participants use photography or their everyday lives, including the care commitments and work, to tell us what matters and what their life is like. We're using testimonial, which is also a narrative method, the storytelling method that's based on Latin American traditions, where they recount life stories to tell about their experience with, in many cases, structural violence and inequality. We're doing walking interviews, which is basically discussing, having conversations as we walk through spaces so we can understand the everyday lives of the participants. And we have focus groups where we ask participants to bring objects that mean something to them to help with storytelling. So a photo that was meaningful, an artifact, and they can talk about the experiences of care, of motherhood, or of their lives with those objects. And then potential outputs, as I said, includes a community exhibition, a public-facing blog or article, and other traditional journal articles, including methods and the mixed methods we're using.